And Sita starting us off. He's live with what happened. Christian.
Yeah, Heidi and Jim, now we're here live in Murray, and behind me is the hospital she was rushed to over the weekend, and she was in critical condition. Now, I did speak to a relative and uncle, and he told me that she really loved music. It was her passion, and that they can't believe that she's gone. What was meant to be a night of music and memories turned into a moment no one could have imagined. 23-year-old Ava Ahlander died after being struck by a board, ripped loose by whipping winds near the REDWEST Music Festival in Salt Lake City.
Just hit her in the head, like in the neck. It was hard, it was fast. The doctors said after they were able to get her stable and do a CT scan that it had basically crushed her spinal, like her brain stem.
Bobby Ahlander, Ava's uncle, says she had flown in from Seattle to see Post Malone with friends, but a strong storm Saturday interrupted the festival, with officials instructing attendees to take shelter. They returned to their car to take shelter when she was struck in the head by a large piece of wood.
She was an absolute delight. She was so fun. Everybody loved her. And of course, this just came out of nowhere. Like, you don't ever expect that to happen. It was just a fluke accident.
He says Ava had a deep love for music and had worked hard to build a life she loved.
Several years ago, she really struggled with some mental health issues. She rallied, the family rallied. She really sort of pulled out of that and has just made a beautiful life for herself.
How are you going to remember Ava?
The thing that I always think of when I think of Ava is her smile. She has this huge, unrestrained smile, and she always had that smile anytime you saw her. That's what I've been thinking about for the last couple of days. That's how I'll remember her.
Now, he also tells us that Ava grew up in American Fork, and he says the family's very close. Now, the family has started a GoFundMe to help with medical and funeral expenses, as well as counseling for family members and friends that have been impacted by this. We'll have a link on our webpage, KUTV.com. Reporting live in Murray, Christian Sita, KUTV 2 News.